just a minute of me. No, there'd be some talk. Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty, welcome to another edition of the beta testing for our Fwoosh podcast, Fwoosh YouTube podcast. You're joined by your host today, Paul Wolf, aka Pablo Lobo, and Brian Rutherford, aka Robo Killer. And today we're going to keep it pretty short and sweet. We're going to talk about Marvel Legends. We had three worthy items to discuss this week. The price of X-Men Legends, the recent showing from Marvel of What The, in which they showed Batroc and Bulldozer Marvel Legends that have not been released yet. And finally, Robo's got a little Marvel Legends news about next week. So, let's kick it off. Robo, Marvel Legends prices for X-Men Legends. Big Bad Toy Store has them listed at $170. Ami Ami has a full case for $135, $36. That's steep.
That is steep. Looking at Ami Ami, I mean the price looks great, but I know the shipping's thing for you. I mean it's both coming across large bodies of water, but I don't know. I haven't actually put a pre-order in yet. Uh,
I've got a
I don't know what I'm
pre-order.
waiting for actually.
I think you're still trying to get past the price.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
what is that? That's like 25 bucks a figure? Something like that?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just slowly edging up. Slowly. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's your basic import price for SH figure art or for a Figma at this point. And some of those things go up to $60. So you're starting to see kind of a balance across the board. But yeah, trying to get a full set, I order, figure arts and Figma, but when you're getting one a month, it's edible. But this is, you're talking about a case to a set, 5 to 8 figures plus a build-a-figure. That's a lot of money to blow in one month.
especially with I mean, with Wolverine and another Wolverine and Cyclops, it's I don't know. It's like rehashing. Here, we're sorry,
Yeah,
and I'm only in. I'm only really in for Storm, I think, and Strife.
I
So I
yeah,
guess I'm hoping that I'm hoping they show up at Toys R Us. I guess is what my hope is, even though I've never had a lot of luck at Toys R Us. So
yeah. The Wolverine I can do without, and it's selling Wolverine. Cyclops, I'd rather have a Jim Lee version, and I know people are. Uh, it's a pot. I don't like this costume. Sorry, I'm even reading the comics, and I'm going, this is crap. That Magneto, you know how I feel about that base body at this point. I hate it. Um, come on, give us a new buck. Storm, I would love to have it. I'm still waiting for that classic giant size X-Men Storm to come out, but I'll take this. And Strife, I'll take Strife because it's Strife. Jubilee, I'm really indifferent towards. Um, she's in the comics right now, and that's great. But yeah, it's a lot of money.
yeah, costume doesn't matter to me on Jubilee. She fills a spot. I have a Jubilee.
Yeah,
That's good enough for me. So I mean,
yeah. Jubilee is just kind of a non-factor for me, and that Magneto is just awful. Sorry, I don't know why they used that buck, but they did. So hate it.
I think I may get him just for the shins and the forearms, the belt and the cape. So not
Yeah,
that I have any idea what base body I would put it on, but
I don't either. Yeah. So that's that wave, and of course the fandom is the boards are on fire with hatred towards Hasbro and the price of these figures. And I guess I can understand it's it's a big investment. Um, it's a lot of money to blow in 1 month.
On what you really
On,
want, two
on
figures.
yeah, on an
Yeah.
okay assortment, on a not great assortment,
You think?
um, and especially when you know characters like Batroc and Bulldozer and Radioactive Man and
Songbird.
Rogue, Rogue and Songbird and all these other figures that they've been showing haven't been released. So you're looking at kind of a. I can understand the fans sitting back, or the collectors sitting back and saying, "Well, this sucks."
And I'm sure there's some business decision somewhere for this kind of thing, but I don't understand it. That's probably why I don't have that job. I
Yeah,
don't think I'd want that job.
we're
So,
just armchair quarterbacking.
hmm.
That's all we're doing. Uh, but the price on Ami Ami at $136 is a little more reasonable, but that's still a lot of money. And like you mentioned, you still have to get it shipped from overseas. So
Which, yeah, shipping price. You think Cyclops shoots in an X? You think he would?
have you
I'm
not
just
been
trying to.
have you not been reading
No,
the comics?
no, I haven't. After this costume, I'm way behind. The only thing I'm up on is Spider-Man right now. But
He's still struggling with they're still struggling with their whole powers business since the whole Phoenix debacle. And so he just kind of shoots a big giant burst. I'm probably about 6 months behind in comics because I read the Marvel Unlimited, so I don't get new comics right off the bat. But the ones that I'm reading, he still doesn't have control of his powers, and he's shooting just like this big giant burst of energy from his eyes.
it is a burst now. There for a little bit, it looked like it was just a glob that just kind of.
Yeah, I'm saying glob burst, just some sort of crazy ass thing emanating from his head. I don't know,
I just want
but
the figure for the two fists. That's what it boils down to. Damn it.
oh, Jesus, fantastic. Yeah, he's custom fodder. He'll be a Kree soldier before long. Give me my Jim Lee X-Men. Cyclops. That look still holds up in my book.
I have to go for astonishing. A good one, not the one we actually got, but
Yeah, an
even on
upgraded
this
one.
body. Yeah, on this body, just put it's a paint job, you know, if they didn't want
Yeah,
to go for the piping and that kind of stuff. So,
I agree. All right, that's a good segue into another article that we can talk about and another item, and that is the Marvel Superheroes What the video recent released, in which Marvel showcased Batroc and Bulldozer. And it seems like we haven't gotten an official feedback or word on this yet, but those are definitely potentially paint masters or production pieces being shown there. And again, the boards and Facebook and social media is on fire with what the hell.
I, it's hard to tell on Batroc which if you compare the two pictures, it looks nearly the same as the one they had in the case last year. With
Okay.
Bulldozer, looking at the orange, it it looks like factory plastic. So who knows?
Well, even if they are, yeah. I mean, but even if you look at the pictures from last year that were shown at San Diego, those looked at least like they were paint runs, pre-production runs. So I don't know.
He's awful shiny. I don't. I love Bulldozer's head movement in the video. If that's actual,
Yeah.
toy movement or some kind of Photoshop deal or editing,
But
but
isn't this a horrible, horrible tease? I mean,
it is a.
these are some much wanted figures from collectors, and here we have Marvel kind of sitting back going, well, you're not getting them right now, but we're going to put them in a video.
And almost by themselves.
Yeah.
Sandman's in there, but usually, the Wathas I've seen usually have a large cast or is has guest stars or something. But yeah, this is pretty much in your face. Here's these two. Deal with it. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe that's a little harsh, but
Mm, but I think that's how it's being received.
definitely.
So it's interesting that those are in there. My hope is that Hasbro Marvel is working on getting those out and getting a lot of the stuff that they've shown over the past year out. How, I don't know, but it would be nice to see. But then again, I was reading on was it bleedingcool.com, the comic book site today. I think I saw it through my Facebook feed that there's drama going on about Marvel and Fantastic Four. Is that right?
Fantastic Four, and
So
that's kind of hard to believe. I mean,
yeah, but
that's a
but
lot of history.
that's a lot of history. But my point being is who knows what's going on right now with Marvel and how much control they have over the toys and what's being released. I'm assuming they have quite a bit. So I don't know.
I'll never get my full matching team of Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah, that's a bitter pill. That's a really bitter pill. All right, let's uh let's let's finish this up and let's talk about some news that you may or may not have for next week.
Oh, about Guardians of the Galaxy. My Amazon order is marked as shipping, which I'm sure everybody's is, but I'm looking at all these classic characters, and then all of a sudden, Guardians of the Galaxy hits, and I'm excited as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
What's the biggest thing you're excited for out of that wave?
Groot.
Really?
I'm gonna build Groot right off the bat, and then Star Lord. I don't know what it is
Okay.
about Star Lord, but yeah,
You like the movie version? Not even Annihilation Wave Nova. He's not that exciting.
no. I guess because we've seen, even though I don't think I ever even got the Nova from what wave was that?
Oh, I would have
Nemesis.
to. Hold on a second.
But yeah, I never got him. I've started a custom. I've seen the head on that terrible Spider-Man figure they have at Walmart, probably still. But yeah, I'm good. The thing about it, I need more characters. I think my Cosmic Wave or my Cosmic Shelf isn't near what it needs to be to have Nova on it.
Okay,
If that makes sense.
that makes sense.
It's almost by himself, him and Galactus and select Thanos.
Nova is from the Nemesis Wave, and we did do a review on him. In fact, I think I hit him twice because I'm pretty certain I did Nemesis as well. So
I don't think I got
yeah,
anyone from that wave. I think I was sick of. I don't remember why I missed that wave. I remember seeing them.
I've got it right here.
Is that Black Bolt too?
That was. Hold
It's
on.
a history lesson.
God, that was Black Bolt. Yep. If I could figure out how to link you in this thing, I would. There, that one, and I will do that. There you go.
That is some fancy stuff right there.
Pretty
And I
cool.
think it's going to take a minute to load.
Well, now you've got the links. Now you can include them in the description in the show notes.
Gotcha. But yeah,
Uh,
Nova. I forgot about Nova because when I think of the Guardians of the Galaxy wave, I automatically think movie. So Iron Man and Nova has kind of fallen to the side for
yeah, the
now.
Iron Man. The Iron Man's an interesting choice. That's I know that's the outfit that he's wearing in the comics right now as part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it, I get the tie-in, but yeah, it's not a great costume. Sorry, but it's just I don't find it very impressive at all. And when I read the comics, I just kind of go meh. But the black costume that or the Earth costume that's also being shown, I'm more keen on that one. Of course, it looks more like the movie armor, but I definitely like it more.
Have we seen a? You say being shown, is that I'm not a figure, right? Just
The black costume in the comics,
hmm.
yeah, it's not a figure, no.
Oh, okay. You got me excited there for a minute because I'd like to see the black.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant shown in the comics, being seen in the comics right now. It's see, now I'm gonna have to search and do that weird thing where I'm looking for something online and people are going, oh my God, this is kind of really boring to
Some
listen to.
typing. Nah, it's not boring. It's research. But no, Black Iron Man. I can see why they had included him, but yeah, I would have liked to seen like a variant Star Lord instead of coming because I'm not gonna get the San Diego box set. I want the San Diego box set. It's probably not gonna happen. So
I wouldn't mind having the San Diego box set. That would be a nice to have.
all five of them. I don't. Even, let's see. Yeah, I'd take all five of them.
I can dig that.
Even Blastar in his new costume.
All
Well,
right,
if you can call it a costume.
there's a link. See if that works for you.
Hmm. So yeah, I guess I'm taking it one day at a time. Guardians is coming quick. Excited about that. It's what I'm going to see first, really, at this point, in person. So I guess I'm not worried about the X-Men Legends for now.
It's September, they're right? They're coming out in September,
Ah, I
so
think I
they're
read somewhere for X-Men.
yeah.
I read somewhere late June,
Oh, late June. That's not good.
but who knows?
Well, movie figures that I'm excited about coming out this summer would be the Figma Thor. That's coming out in July. And then in
Is
August
that
you have Iron Man, and then September Captain America. So those
okay? I was
those
about to
are
say. I was about to
those,
ask if he was the first one.
yeah, Thor's first. So that'll be exciting. And I'm excited about that when it comes to Marvel figures. So yeah, I'm on the fence with this X-Men Legends case. We'll see what happens. I've pre-ordered it, but I may cancel before then. I just
And try to, yeah, like I said, I'm going to try for retail, and if not, it'll be one of those waves where in several years I'll be asking, I don't remember why I skipped those.
yeah,
So
I shouldn't skip things like that. It still says estimated to arrive August 2014 on Big Bad Toy Store. I can live with that.
August isn't bad. It's kind of
No,
spacing, but by August we'll see all the new stuff at Comic Con. So
that's true. That is very true. Alrighty. I don't have anything else to discuss, and I think that wraps up our very short and quick YouTube podcast. So I think I'm ready to close out. say thank you for tonight, and we'll talk to you next week.
Push out.